Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to review Pokemon Sun and Moon episode number 27. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Gladion's debut trailer. No, just kidding, not a trailer, but it was an episode debuting him, and this episode to me was kind of meh. I know a lot of people out there are going like, oh, this is the greatest episode ever, this is fantastic, it's Gladion. Like, in my opinion, it's just kind of, ugh. I mean, the battle was really short. They kind of showcased Gladion just hearing, you know, like, this was his episode, and Ash was training. By all means, it was not a bad episode. It was good. I mean, it was a battle. It was Ash training in the very beginning of the episode. Things were going on. You know, Team Rocket was there. Team Skull looks like they're not really working with him. So it looks like he's not really working with Team Skull, apparently. Gladion also hates battling in front of Lily. So that was a huge thing. I wonder why he hates battling in front of Lily. Maybe just because Lily doesn't like it, or maybe he feels uncomfortable. Who knows? But again, Gladion was kind of just didn't want to battle in front of her. So when she came and like saw him in the morning battling with Ash, he kind of stopped. He was like, "Okay, you got to go to school. I mean, like, we'll do this some other time. We'll battle on later." So the battle, Ash hasn't lost the battle yet. And so it looked like he was about to lose this one, but then it was interrupted by Team Rocket, and then it was undecided, because he's like, oh, we'll just finish the battle some other day, because Lily came along. She's like, oh, we gotta go to school, you know, and then Ash was like, oh, yeah, about that. So, like, it seems that this battle, again, Ash hasn't lost a battle, though. He hasn't lost a battle this season, so it's either been undecided or he's won, right? He beat Hala, he beat some random trainers, you know, he fought Tapu Koko, but those battles never really ended. It just kind of got to the point where Pikachu was just beat up. So, Ash hasn't lost yet, but Lycanroc, whatever his name is, he seems to be Gladion's main Pokemon next to Umbreon. Rookruff, I think Rookruff's gonna evolve into the midday form, and then it's also hinted that Ash is going to go to the next island, the Kala Island, I believe it's called, and get that rock Z Crystal, because Gladion told him, hey, you got to go to this island, you got to do this trial in order to get this rock crystal, man. And Ash was like, yeah, I got to go do that, man. So that's what he's probably going to do relatively soon. Next episode, this preview, though, gosh, it's probably one of the best previews I've ever seen Pokemon have, ever. Like, just because, maybe even a filler episode, the best filler episode ever, because just the fact that they're going to baseball, they're actually going and like having this like sporty competition and stuff, and they're all dressed up in uniforms, and like the animation though, I'm just like, for this filler episode, like maybe it's not a filler episode, you know, maybe it's development for everybody, but the fact that, like, the animation, like, the speed lines and everything, and, like, the detail in people's faces, and Ash, like, swinging his bat around his hand, and, like, hitting it after he's, like, electric, like, it's just, like, crazy, and, like, Kiawe just, like, looking all mad, and it's insane, and then, obviously, Malu looks absolutely adorable, too, but that preview, doggone, just, that Sun and Moon is definitely going to be one of the best series ever, in my opinion, just because of detail. Like compared to every other series, like just the animation is probably what is really going for Sun and Moon at this point. Even though some people are still like, oh, it's still too early to really declare anything. Animation, though, for this early on in the season, and for even filler episodes, animation for these filler episodes, like, the quality of it, like, they're actually trying. The Pokemon's actually trying to make it look good everywhere. And I think that's what you have to give Sun and Moon credit for. Another thing we also saw was Gladion's able to use Z Crystals in this episode. He was using it with Lycanroc with the Midnight form. And it just seems that Ash is going to be Ash's rival. Gladion sounds like he's Alon. Like, he sounds like Alon, basically. I'm just like a gothic Alon. Like, he just sounds like a deeper... He's just like, I mean, he didn't say anything like Dragon Crow or anything, but but he just definitely does sound like Alon. Like, I don't know if it's the same voice actor or not. I have to probably go look that up, or maybe they're just trying to make them sound the same. Maybe you guys could go look that up as well. But Beware, though, doggone, Beware had an amazing scene in this episode. So it's just like, he just shoots off like a rocket and like grabs Team Rocket. Oh, okay, the pun. But he shoots off like a rocket, grabs Team Rocket, and then he just blasts off in the sky, right? I'm just like, Beware is probably one of the greatest things that's ever happened to Pokemon, period, and probably to even to Team Rocket, period. Just the fact that they have Beware, like, literally just being so amazing. Like, barely talking, just kind of staring at you with that face, and being able to do so much and everything. But it looks like Ash and Gladion aren't going to be an evil, hating each other rivalry. It looks like it's going to be more friendly. Especially towards the ending where they were shaking hands and Rock was like petting Rockruff on the head and everything. So it looks like it's going to be a friendly rivalry. So it looks like it's going to be an Ash versus Alon kind of deal. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this episode? To me, it was like, Honestly, I think the Sophocles episode was a little better, in my opinion. Like, I'm actually going that far in saying that. But it's just because this episode was just kind of... Like, we kind of knew what was going to happen, and it happened the way we expected it to. And, like, it didn't really have anything that, like, really shot out to me. But Lily was pretty cute in this episode as well. I have to shout out to that. But besides that, ladies and gentlemen, post in the comment section below what you thought. I love you all. Can't wait to see you in the next episode, which is going to look freaking amazing. Love you all. Peace out! Thank you very much.